Hello and welcome to the Snap Hard Race League round number 10 here at Shark Raceway in Tuscumbia, Alabama. Up on the track right now we have Talon Ross. It's about to go. Talon on the sound of the tone. Aiden, Chuck, Katie. All right, and they're off. Beautiful day here in northern Alabama, getting in some RC car racing novice. All right, looks like Katie taking the opening lap with a 40.0. Chuck right there with a 40.5. These two were duking it out yesterday in the novice class. We got 9 heats for the day, so we should be able to hammer through this pretty quickly. We will be having 30-minute breaks between qualifiers and the mains. Full field rundown right now is going to be Chuck, top of the board with a 10-lap 6. Three down, 3 to go. Battling out, coming down the straightaway, dusting them in the pits. Minutes to go. .430 into this one, 1:30 to go. We got Katie out front, Aiden 2, Chuck 3.
After 4 minutes 37 seconds, the top drivers are Caddy Grace in first place with a 10-lap 6:33.5 pace, followed by Rogers in fourth place with a 7-lap 6:10.1 pace. 1 minute left. First place with a 10-lap 6:33.7 pace, followed by Caddy Grace in second place with a 9-lap 6:02.1 pace, followed by Aidan Cohn in third place with a 9-lap 6:04.6 pace, followed by Talon Rogers in fourth place with a 7-lap 6:10.9 pace. Caddy Grace done. Aidan Cohn done. Talon Rogers done. Chuck Peckett done.
Chuck, you're done.
Drivers are finished.
All drivers are done. That's a race. Looks like Chuck takes it. Katie 2, Aiden 3, Talon 4. All right, next up on the chopping block, it's going to be your 4-wheel SET class. Novice drivers, set your cars down, come back out, and marshal. And let's get our 4-wheel SET guys to the track. We're going to start this race in 2 minutes.
Order is Car 1 Bubba Arnold, Car 2 Matthew Spry, Car 3 Chuck Peckett, Car 4 Conehead. Conehead.
Let's get our marshals out there. We're not looking too bad right now. I could use a volunteer on the back right. Volunteer on the back right. And I need one of my novices over here on the left side. Thank you, sir. If I get one more marshal on the back right, we'll get started.
Bubba Arnold. Matthew Spry. Chuck Peckett.
Awesome. Thank you, Thomas. All right. Full field rundown on this one is going to be Bubba Arnold, 1, Matthew Spry, 2, Chuck Peckett, 3, Conehead. All right, looking pretty good on the marshals. All right. Marshals, keep your head on a swivel. Drivers, good luck. Bubba Arnold on the sound of the tone. Then Matthew, then Chuck, then Conehead. And they're off. All right, 1 minute into this one, we got Bubba Arnold and Conehead duking it out for the 1 and 2 spot.
The top drivers are Bubba Arnold in first place with a 10-lap 6:33.7 pace, followed by Conehead in second place with a 9-lap 6:05.4 pace, followed by Matthew Spry in third place with a 8-lap 6:25.7 pace, followed by Chuck Peckett in fourth place with a 8-lap 6:27.4 pace.
Two down, 4 to go.
After 2 minutes, the top drivers are Bubba Arnold in first place with a 10-lap 6:0.3 pace, followed by Conehead in second place with a 9-lap 6:12.7 pace, followed by Matthew Spry in third place with a 8-lap 6:0.5 pace, followed by Chuck Peckett in fourth place with a 8-lap 6:06.4 pace.
All right, 2:30 into this one, 3:30 to go. We got Bubba Arnold top of the board. We got Conehead 2, Matthew Spry 3, Chuck number 4. They're spread out a little bit right now. This is race number 2. Race number 3, you need to be in staging. Race number 4, you need to be thinking about it. Four-wheel SCT action on the track.
After 3 minutes 1 second, the top drivers are Bubba Arnold in first place with a 10-lap 6:14.3 pace, followed by Conehead in second place with a 10-lap 6:35.5 pace, followed by Matthew Spry in third place with a 9-lap 6:15.5 pace, followed by Chuck Peckett in fourth place with a 9-lap 6:33.5 pace. Two minutes left. After 4 minutes 1 second, the top drivers are Bubba Arnold in first place with a 10-lap 6:18.3 pace, followed by Conehead in second place with a 10-lap 6:28.9 pace, followed by Matthew Spry in third place with a 9-lap 6:14.3 pace, followed by Chuck Peckett in fourth place with a 9-lap 6:30.6 pace.
.430 into this one, 1:30 to go. We got Bubba Arnold out front, Conehead 2, Matthew 3, Chuck 4. Bubba trying to walk away with this one. Truck's on rails.
One minute left.
1 minute
After
to
5
go.
minutes 2 seconds, the top drivers are Bubba Arnold in first place with a 10-lap 6:15.4 pace, followed by Conehead in second place with a 10-lap 6:30.6 pace, followed by Matthew Spry in third place with a 9-lap 6:05.6 pace, followed by Chuck Peckett in fourth place with a 9-lap 6:30.3 pace.
.540 down, 20 to go. We got Arnold out front. We got Conehead 2. We got Spry 3, Peckett 4. Next up, heat 1 of 2 of Sportsman E-Buggy. We will need some volunteer marshals on this next race. All right, drivers, once you cross the line, you're going to be done. Once you cross the line, that'll be a wrap.
Bubba Arnold done.
Bubba, you're done. 3 more to finish.
Chuck Peckett done.
Chuck, you're done.
Conehead done.
Conehead, you're done.
Matthew Spry done.
Matthew, you're
All
done.
drivers are finished.
That's a race. So it's going to be Bubba, Conehead, and Matthew Spry taking your top 3. Next up.
Up next, race number 3. 1/8 Sportsman E-Buggy. Heat 1 of 2. Race order is: Car 1 Robert Durlaw, Car 2 Matthew Spry, Car 3 Luke Willard, Car 4 Teddy Salyer, Car 5 J.R. Holland, Car 6 Tyler Studer, Car 7 Nate Rogers, Car 8 Steve Allison, Car 9 Danny Willard. Nate Rogers,
All right, we're going to need some volunteer marshals for this next race.
Robert Durlaw.
We start this race in about 60 seconds. Let's get some volunteers out there. I need my four-wheel drive SCT guys, and I am going to need some volunteers.
Steve Allison. Tyler Studer. Danny Willard. J.R. Holland.
All right. Let's bring them around, guys. Let's bring them around. Volunteers. Some volunteer marshals. All right, need a check-in from Matthew Spry. Need a check-in from Luke Willard.
Luke Willard.
Sawyer, you're going to get it figured out. He's out. All right, your full field rundown on this one's going to be Robert Durla 1, Matthew Spry 2, Luke Willard 3, J.R. Holland 4, Tyler Studer 5, Nate Rogers 6, Steve Allison 7, and Danny Willard 8. Marshals, I need somebody on the 2 cone. I could use somebody on the 2. Number 2, anybody want to help out? Thank you, sir. You rock. Let's do this. Marshals, keep your head on a swivel. Drivers, good luck. Durla on the sound of the tone. Spry, Willard, Holland, Studer, Rogers, Allison, Willard. Up, I just missed him. Randy. Expert e-buggy.
After 1 minute, the top drivers are Robert Durlaw in first place with a 12-lap 6:15.2 pace, followed by Steve Allison in second place with a 12-lap 6:20 flat pace, followed by Luke Willard in third place with a 11-lap 6:12.8 pace, followed by Tyler Studer in fourth place with a 11-lap 6:18.4 pace, followed by Danny Willard in fifth place with a 11-lap 6:24.3 pace.
All right, so we got Allison out front, Durla 2, Studer 3, Willard 4, Holland 5. Less than 2 seconds separates all 5 drivers on the track right now. Fastest on the track is Mr. Durla with a 31.2. But Steve, top of the board right now. Steve all the way from Arkansas. Or I like to say Arkansas. We got Studer in 2, Durla in 3, Rogers in 4, Holland in 5.
Drivers are Steve Allison in first place with a 12-lap 6:31.3 pace, followed by Tyler Studer in second place with a 11-lap 6:02.3 pace, followed by Robert Durlaw in third place with a 11-lap 6:10.3 pace, followed by Nate Rogers in fourth place with a 11-lap 6:17.6 pace, followed by J.R. Holland in fifth place with a 11-lap 6:18.5 pace.
All right, now Studer top of the board. Allison less than a second behind him. And we got Durla third. We got Holland in fourth. Willard in fifth. Rounding out the field would be Rogers, Luke, and Spry. 3 down, 3 to go.
After 3 minutes 1 second, the top drivers are Steve Allison in first place with a 12-lap 6:29.7 pace, followed by Robert Durlaw in second place with a 12-lap 6:29.9 pace, followed by Tyler Studer in third place with a 11-lap 6:01 flat pace, followed by J.R. Holland in fourth place with a 11-lap 6:21.4 pace, followed by Danny Willard in fifth place with a 11-lap 6:23.4 pace.
.330 into this one, 2:30 to go. Durla and Studer just duking it out right now. Durla almost back to the top of the board now. He's working his way across the line right now. Onto the right side of the track he goes.
Two minutes left. After 4 minutes.
2 minutes to go.
The top drivers are Robert Durlaw in first place with a 12-lap 6:28.5 pace, followed by Tyler Studer in second place with a 11-lap 6:02.3 pace, followed by Danny Willard in third place with a 11-lap 6:18.9 pace, followed by J.R. Holland in fourth place with a 11-lap 6:24.2 pace, followed by Nate Rogers in fifth place with a 11-lap 6:33.7 pace.
.440 down, 120 to go. We still got Durla top of the board. We got Studer in 2, Holland in 3. Good race going on between Hollard and Willard for the number 3 spot. Durla hanging on to that 12-lap pace coming across the line right now. 5 down, 1 to go.
1 minute left. After 5 minutes 1 second, the top drivers are Robert Durlaw in first place with a 12-lap 6:27.3 pace, followed by Tyler Studer in second place with a 12-lap 6:27.9 pace, followed by J.R. Holland in third place with a 11-lap 6:21.4 pace, followed by Danny Willard in fourth place with a 11-lap 6:25.9 pace, followed by Nate Rogers in fifth place with a 10-lap 6:0.3 pace.
All right, 5:40 down, 20 to go. We got Durla top of the board, still on a 12-lap pace. We got Studer now on a 12-lap pace. We got Holland in third. We got Willard in fourth, Rogers in fifth, and Spry in the number 6. 5 seconds, drivers.
Tyler Studer done. Nate Rogers done.
Tyler, you're done. Nate, you're done. Once you cross the line, you will be done.
Matthew Spry done. J.R. Holland done. Robert Durlaw done. Danny Willard done.
All right, that's a wrap.
All drivers are finished.
So Durla taking that one, a 12-lap 6:26. Tyler Studer in 2 with an 11-lap 6 flat, and J.R. Holland with an 11-lap 6:19.
Up next, race number
Starting this race in 2 minutes.
1/8 Sportsman E-Buggy. Heat 2 of 2. Race order is: Car 1 Jared Wright, Car 2 John Gurnitz, Car 3 Jamie Powell, Car 4 Jason Johnstone, Car 5 Gabe Arnold, Car 6 Terrell Bowen, Car 7 Weston Tate, Car 8 Justin Porter, Car 9 Tim Smith. Jared Wright. Weston Tate. Jason Johnstone. Gabe Arnold. Jamie Powell. John Gernitz. Justin Porter. Tim Smith.
All right, drivers, let's pull them around. Let's pull them around. Let's get our marshals from the previous race out there. I need somebody on cone 7. I'll get one of my marshals from the previous round to hop on cone 7. We'll get things started. I need a check-in from Terrell. All right, let's see here. So let's get Terrell to cross the line real quick. All right, so that's Terrell.
Terrell Bowen.
All right, so you good, or do you need something else done? That's Weston, right? We're good. Yes, sir, I got you. All right, everybody else I got checked in. All right, is anybody going to help out on cone 7? Anybody? Thank you, Mr. Carter. Thank you, Randy. All right, full field rundown is Jared Wright 1, John 2, Jamie 3, Jason 4, Gabe 5, Terrell 6, Weston 7, Justin 8, and Tim going out number 9. Marshals, keep your head on a swivel. Drivers, good luck. Jared on the sound of the tone. John, Jamie, Jason, Gabe, Terrell, Weston, Justin, and Tim. All right, everybody clicking off.
After 1 minute, the top drivers are Justin Porter in first place with a 11-lap 6:06.1 pace, followed by Gabe Arnold in second place with a 10-lap 6:11.3 pace, followed by Jamie Powell in third place with a 10-lap 6:11.6 pace, followed by Tim Smith in fourth place with a 10-lap 6:21 flat pace, followed by Weston Tate in fifth place with a 10-lap 6:23.5 pace.
All right, so right now we got Porter top of the board. We got Bowen 2, Gabe 3. Justin on a 12.627. That would put him second place overall on the A-main grid. And just like that, he moves into TQ position. I heard you giving him the what force.
After 2 minutes, the top drivers are Justin Porter in first place with a 12-lap 6:22.2 pace, followed by Terrell Bowen in second place with a 11-lap 6:17.1 pace, followed by Gabe Arnold in third place with a 11-lap 6:32 flat pace, followed by Jared Wright in fourth place with a 10-lap 6:0.2 pace, followed by Weston Tate in fifth place with a 10-lap 6:09.8 pace.
2:30 into this one. 3:30 to go. Porter 1, Bowen 2, Arnold 3, Wright 4, Smith 5, Tate 6, Johnstone 7, Powell 8, John 9. This is race number 4. Race number 5, you need to be in staging. Race number 6, you need to be thinking about it.
After 3 minutes 1 second, the top drivers are Justin Porter in first place with a 12-lap 6:15.4 pace, followed by Terrell Bowen in second place with a 11-lap 6:10.6 pace, followed by Jared Wright in third place with a 11-lap 6:21.5 pace, followed by Gabe Arnold in fourth place with a 11-lap 6:31 flat pace, followed by Tim Smith in fifth place with a 10-lap 6:01.3 pace.
3:30 to go. Porter still top of the board, just chipping away at that time with a 12-lap 6:14. He's flying out there. We got Jared Wright in the number 2 in 11-lap 6:17. That would put him 4th overall on the A-main grid. Then we got Terrell with an 11-lap 6:20. That would put him 6th overall on the A-main grid. Both Gabe and Weston doing business, getting into the big show at the moment.
2 minutes left. After 4 minutes 1 second. The top drivers are Justin Porter in first place with a 12-lap 6:14.2 pace, followed by Jared Wright in second place with a 11-lap 6:17.1 pace, followed by Terrell Bowen in third place with a 11-lap 6:20 flat pace, followed by Gabe Arnold in fourth place with a 11-lap 6:26.3 pace, followed by Weston Tate in fifth place with a 11-lap 6:28.4 pace. One minute left. After 5 minutes 2 seconds, the top drivers are Justin Porter in first place with a 12-lap 11-lap 6:22.7 pace, followed by Weston Tate in fourth place with a 11-lap 6:24.6 pace, followed by Gabe Arnold in fifth place with a 11-lap 6:27.2 pace.
All right, Porter. Keep going until you hear your name called. Keep going until you hear your name.
Jamie Powell done. Jared Wright done. Terrell Bowen done. Justin Porter done. Weston Tate done.
2 more to finish. 2 more to finish. Here's Tim.
Tim Smith done.
All right, that's a race.
All drivers are finished.
Moving along, race number 5.
Up next, race number 5. 1/8 Expert E-Buggy. Heat 1 of 2. Race order is: Car 1 Jeremy Reed, Car 2 Brian Caddo, Car 3 Caleb Johnstone. Brian Looper, Randy Engor, Jeremy Reed, Frank Victorine, Brian Caddo, Caleb Johnstone, Logan Powell.
All right, I got everybody checked in. We're going to start this race in 1 minute. We're going to start in 1 minute. Race out there. Started here in about 30 seconds. Let's pull them around, drivers. All right, this is heat 1 of 2, Expert E-Buggy. All right. Your running order is going to be Jeremy Reed 1, Brian Cato 2. We're going to have Caleb Johnstone 3, Frank Victorine 4, Logan Powell in the 5, Brian Looper 6, and Randy Inger in the 7. Marshals, keep your head on a swivel. Drivers, good luck. Jeremy Reed on the sound of the tone. Brian, Caleb, Frank, Logan, Brian, and Randy. Party time.
Hammer time, hammer time, hammer time, hammer time.
Expert E-Buggy on the track right now. Jeremy Reed Inger taking the opening lap. Reed 2 and Super Looper in the 3.
Followed by Jeremy Reed in second place with a 12-lap 6.0 flat pace, followed by Brian Looper in third place with a 12-lap 6.18.3 pace, followed by Frank Victorine in fourth place with a 12-lap 6.22.5 pace, followed by Logan Powell in fifth place with a 12-lap 6.22.9 pace.
.140 down, 4:20 to go. We got Inger top of the board. Reed 2, Looper 3, Johnson, Inger. Then we got Super Looper 3.6 back from that lead group.
After 2 minutes, the top drivers are Randy Inger in first place with a 13-lap 6.29.6 pace, followed by Caleb Johnstone in fourth place with a 12-lap 6.20.6 pace, followed by Brian Caddo in 5th place with a 11-lap 6.01.7 pace. After 3 minutes 1 second, the top drivers are Jeremy Reed in first place with a 12-lap 6.06 flat pace, followed by Randy Inger in second place with a 12-lap 6.15.8 pace, followed by Brian Looper in third place with a 12-lap 6.18.3 pace, followed by Caleb Johnstone in fourth place with a 12-lap 6.26.8 pace, followed by Brian Caddo in fifth place with a 12-lap 6.28.5 pace.
Four down, 2 to go. Reed top of the board now. Inger 2, Looper 3, Johnstone in the 4.
2 minutes left. After 4 minutes 1 second, the top drivers are Jeremy Reed in first place with a 12-lap 6.04.5 pace, followed by Randy Inger in second place, Johnstone in fourth place with a 12-lap 6.22.1 pace, followed by Brian.
2 spot. And Powell 7. This is race number 5. Race number 6, you need to be in staging. Race number 7, you need to be thinking about it. Churning along through qualifier number 1.
1 minute left. After 5 minutes 1 second, the top drivers are Jeremy Reed in first place with a 12 lap 6:01.8 pace, followed by Brian Caddo in fourth place with a 12 lap 6:20.2 pace, followed by Caleb Johnstone in fifth place with a 12 lap 6:21.3 pace.
5:40 down, 20 to go. Jeremy Reed out front. Looper in 2, Caleb in 3. Looks like something happened to Randy. You can go ahead and set that car down.
Jeremy Reed done. Frank Victorine done.
Keep going, drivers, until your name is called.
Caleb Johnstone done. Brian Looper done.
All right, that's a wrap.
All drivers are finished.
So Reed taking the win on that one, setting TQ with a 12-lap 6:02. Super Looper with a 12-lap 6:15 in second, and Brian Cato with a 12-6:18 in third. Our drivers, set your cars down. Come back.
Heat 2 of 2. Race order is: Car 1 Repo Southern, Car 2 Mark Thomas, Car Thart, Repo Southern, David Sawyer,
All right, let's get our marshals out there.
Bryce Tate, Randy Cart, Robert Romano, Mark Thomas, Matt Grutz.
All right, got all my drivers. We're just waiting on some marshals. We're going to start this race in about 45 seconds. All right, let's bring them around. All right, marshalling's looking great, guys. Thank you for the hustle. All right, your full field rundown is going to be Repo 1, Mark 2, Robert 3, Bryce 4, David Sawyer in the 5, Matt in the 6, and Randy in the 7. Drivers, good luck. Repo on the sound of the tone. Mark, Robert, Bryce, David, Matt, and Randy. And they're off. What a nice day here at Shark Raceway in Tuscumbia, Alabama. Round 10 of the Snap Hard Race League. Next round, round 11, is going to be held on Saturday at Hobbytown, Columbus for the 10th scale side. And then on Sunday, we're going to head to Loganville for the 8th scale side. That's on June 19th and June 20th. Come party with us.
After 1 minute, the top drivers are Robert Romano in first place with a 12 lap 6:14.3 pace, followed by Randy Cart in second place with a 12 lap 6:19.7 pace, followed by David Sawyer in third place with a 12 lap 6:19.9 pace, followed by Bryce Tate in fourth place with a 12 lap 6:21.7 pace, followed by Repo Southern in 5th place with a 12-lap 6:21.8 pace.
1:30 into this one, 4:30 to go. Romano 1, Cart 2, Repo 3, Tate 4, Sawyer 5. These guys are duking it out. 2 seconds separates the top 5. This is race number 6 on the track.
After 2 minutes, the top drivers are Randy Cart in 1st place with a 12-lap 6:10.1 pace, followed by Robert Romano in 2nd place with a 12-lap 6:11.5 pace, followed by Repo Southern in 3rd place with a 12-lap 6:20.5 pace, followed by David Sawyer in 4th place with a 12-lap 6:23 flat pace, followed by Bryce Tate in 5th place with a 12-lap 6:24.7 pace.
.230 down, 3:30 to go. Cart out front. Let's see where he would stack up with everybody. Looks like he is a little off TQ pace, but not too far, about 5 seconds. He'd be sitting 2nd overall. Romano doing great out there. He's in the 2nd place in this heat. He'd be sitting 4th overall, right behind Super Looper. We got Bryce in the number 3. He'd be sitting 5th overall.
Cart in 1st place with a 12-lap 6:07.8 pace, followed by Robert Romano in 2nd place with a 12-lap 6:16.7 pace, followed by Bryce Tate in 3rd place with a 12-lap 6:17.7 pace, followed by Repo Southern in 4th place with a 12-lap 6:29.3 pace, followed by David Sawyer in 5th place with a 12-lap 6:30.4 pace.
.345 into this one, 2:15 to go. Cart top of the board, 12-lap 6:09, chipping away. That TQ time set by Jeremy Reed.
2
So
minutes after
Repo and Bryce are now
seconds,
duking it out.
The top drivers are Randy Cart in 1st place with a 12-lap 6:09.4 pace, followed by Robert Romano in 2nd place with a 12-lap 6:15.1 pace, followed by Repo Southern in 3rd place with a 12-lap 6:25.1 pace, followed by Bryce Tate in 4th place with a 12-lap 6:26.5 pace, followed by David Sawyer in 5th place with a 12-lap 6:32 flat pace.
.445 down, 1:15 to go. Experty Buggy on the track now. This is race 6. Race 7, you need to be in staging. Race 8, you need to be thinking about it.
Drivers are Randy Cart in 1st place with a 12-lap 6:13.1 pace, followed by Robert Romano in 2nd place with a 12-lap 6:27 flat pace, followed by Repo Southern in 3rd place with a 12-lap 6:27.6 pace, followed by Bryce Tate in 4th place.
.530 down, 30 to go. Randy 1, Repo 2, Bryce 3.
Are finished. Danny Willer.
I got my drivers. We're going to start this in just 60 seconds. 60 seconds. All right, we're going green. And Weston's off 2. All right, looks like Studer taking the first lap. We'll have to see what Steve gets when he comes by for his first time. 1 minute down.
After 1 minute, the top drivers are Tyler Studer in first place with a 12-lap 6:12 flat pace, followed by Danny Willard and Weston Tate in fourth place with a 10-lap 6:19.3 pace, followed by
140 into this one, 4:20 to go. Studer top of the board, Willard 2, Allison 3, Tate 4, Rogers 5.
nine pace, followed by Steve Allison in second place with a 11-lap 6:22.7 pace, followed by Danny Willard in third place with a 10-lap 6:11.1 pace, followed by Nate Rogers in fourth with a 10-lap 6:17.1 pace, followed by Weston Tate in fifth place with a 10-lap 6:29.4 pace.
.240 down, 3:20 to go. Studer 1, Allison 2, Willard 3, Tate 4, Rogers 5. Studer on a 12-lap 6:29, Allison 11-lap 6:05, Willard 10-lap 6:13.
After 3 minutes 1 second, the top drivers are Steve Allison in first place with a 11-lap 6:05.2 pace, followed by Tyler Studer in second place with a 11-lap 6:06.4 pace, followed by Danny Willard in third place with a 10-lap 6:13.8 pace, followed by Weston Tate in fourth place with a 10-lap 6:17.6 pace, followed by Nate Rogers in fifth place with a 10-lap 6:19.4 pace.
3:30 down, 2:30 to go. Allison out front. 11-lap 6:03. Studer 11-lap 6:05. 1.5 seconds separates them on the clock right now. We got Weston Tate up into the third. We got Rogers in the fourth. Willard in the 5.
4 minutes 1 second. The top drivers are Steve Allison in first place with a 11-lap 6:01.6 pace, followed by Weston Tate in second place with a 10-lap 6:10.2 pace, followed by Nate Rogers in third place in fifth place with a 4-lap 2:29.5 pace.
Yeah, right here. No problem, bro. I got you. 5 down, 1 to go. Allison top of the board, Tate 2, Rogers 3.
Followed by Weston Tate in second place with a 10-lap 6:13.3 pace, followed by Nate Rogers in third place with a 10-lap 6:21.2 pace, followed by Tyler Studer in fourth place with a 5-lap 2:46.5 pace, followed by Danny Willard in fifth place with a 4-lap 2:29.5 pace.
.545 down, 15 to go. Official time for the race is overdrive. Nate, you're done.
Weston Tate done.
Weston, you're done. Still got 1 to finish. Still got 1 to finish. There's Mr. Allison.
Steve Allison done.
That's a race. Allison takes it.
Finished.
Tate 2, Rogers 3. For pitting their sportsman compadres. So we'll give them a minute to get it ready. Let's go ahead and get our marshals out here. Next up, the money class.
Up next,
We're going to start this next race in 4 minutes.
Car 3 Richard Hess. Car 4 Devin Wright. Car 5 Caleb John Stone. Car 6 Logan Powell. Randy Engor.
You know who you are. Need Steve Allison, Weston Tate, Nate Rogers, Tyler Studer, and Danny Willard to the track ASAP. All right, 55 seconds into this one, we got Inger 1, Johnstone 2.
Lap 6 15.5 pace, followed by Logan Powell in third and fifth place with a 12 lap 6 28.8 pace.
1:30 down, 4:30 to go. Inger top of the board. Powell 2, Johnstone 3, Wright 4, Tate 5, Hess 6, Randy on a 12 6-13. Caleb on a 12 6-14. We got Logan on a 12 6-20. Tate on a 12 6-24. Devin on a 12 6.
After 2 minutes, the top drivers are Randy Enger in first place with a 12 lap 609.1 pace, followed by Caleb Johnstone in second place with a 12 lap 614.1 pace, followed by Logan 8 pace.
3:30 in, 2:30 to go. Inger out front. He's got a 5.2 second lead on Logan. But after that, from second to sixth place, it's less than 1 second. One mistake can send you to the back of the pack. And a couple of clean laps could put you straight to the number 2 spot. So keep them running, guys. Caleb's got a 6.4 second lead on Randy. Randy's got a 4-second lead on Bryce.
Logan Powell done.
Logan is the only one done. Logan, you're done. Once you cross the line, you're going to be done.
Richard Hess done.
Richard, you're done.
Bryce Tate done.
Bryce, you're done.
Randy Enger done. Caleb Johnstone done.
All right, that's a race, guys.
All drivers are finished.
Oh, and Randy takes it there at the end with a 12-6-22 to Caleb's 12-6-23, and Bryce right there with him with a 12-6-25. Good race, guys. Moving along. E-Truggy time.
Up next, race number 9. 1/8 E-Truggy.
We're going to start this race in 2 minutes.
Race order is Car 1 Frank Victorine.
Go ahead.
Car 2 Sean Harding. Car 3 Steve
Gotcha.
Allison.
Thank you, Will.
Car 4 Jason Johnstone. Car 5 David Sawyer. Car 6 Repo Southern. Car 7 Will Scott. Car 8 Matthew Spry. Car 9 John Gurnitz. Car 10 Justin Porter. Will Scott. Repo Southern. Frank Victorine.
Let's get our marshals from Pro Nitro out there.
Justin Porter. John Gurnitz. David Sawyer.
We're going to start this race in 1 minute. Still need to check a few drivers. I got one unknown transponder. We'll figure out who that is in a moment. Let's pull them around, drivers. Let's pull them around. Let's pull them around, drivers. Let's pull them around.
Matthew Spry.
A set of tires that I three, Jason 4, Repo 5.
After 2 minutes, Dry pace, followed by Repo Southern in 5th place with a 11 lap 6:19.1 pace.
625, Allison 12, 620.
After 3 minutes 25.6 pace, followed by Frank Vicks, followed by Jason Johnstone in 5th place with a 11 lap 6:24 flat pace. 20.8 pace, followed by Steve Allison in 2nd place with a 12 lap 6:31.1 pace. Austin Porter done.
So we're going to hold off practice, but we're not going to have it now that they're working on the track. All right, guys, at 12:30 sharp.
R2 Caddy Grace.
over. I'll go over. Fugitive. If it's round, it got some knobbies on it and pretty soft, you know. 10 minutes. Actually, 8 minutes. We're going to get started in 8 minutes. Five-minute warning. We're starting in 5 minutes. All right, 2-minute warning. Let's get them out here, drivers. Novice drivers to the track. All right. Toy car party time. E-Truggy guys to the track to Marshall. E-Truggy guys to the track to Marshall. Novice drivers on the track now. Starting this race in 2 minutes. Got him? Let's change it out.
Chuck Peckett.
Yep, that one worked. We got our marshals. We got our drivers rolling into round number 2. On the track now, we have Chuck going out 1, Katie going out 2, Aiden going out 3, and Talon going out 4. All right, marshals, keep on. And they are off. Back at it, round number 2, possibly the rocket round. This is round 10 of the Snap Hard Race League Beast of the Southeast Series. Doing double headers these past couple years. Race round 11 is going to be hosted by Hobbytown Columbus.
Talon Rogers in first place with a 8-lap 6:39.5 pace, followed by Aidon Cohn in second place with
1:20 into this one, 4:40 to go. We got Chuck out front, currently beating his TQ time from prior. Got Katie 2, Talon 3, Aiden 4.
After 2 minutes, the top drivers are Chuck Peckett in first place with a 10-lap 6:27.3 pace, followed by Caddy Grace in second place with a 8-lap 6:0.6 pace, followed by Aidon Cohn in third place with a 8-lap 6:27.1 pace, followed by Talon Rogers in fourth place with a 7-lap 6:05.4 pace.
.230 down, 3:30 to go. So Chuck still out front with a 10.630, 2 seconds faster than his prior TQ run. Katie with a 11 seconds behind with a 9.626. Aiden with an 8.613. Talon with a 7.607.
After 3 minutes, the top drivers are Chuck Peckett in first place with a 10-lap 6:30.6 pace, Caddy Grace in second place with a 9-lap 6:16.9 pace, followed by Aidon Cohn in third place with a 8-lap 6:0.1 pace, followed by Talon Rogers in fourth place with a
Talon 4. Chuck's 4.8 seconds up on Katie, so Katie's slow. Race number 2, you need to be in staging. Race number 3, you need to be thinking about it.
Top drivers are Chuck Peckett in first place with a 9-lap 6:0.6 pace, followed by Caddy Grace in second place with a 9-lap 6:07.5 pace, followed by Aidon Cohn in third place with a 9-lap 6:32.4 pace, followed by Talon Rogers in fourth place.
82, Aiden 3, Talon 4. Katie, keep going, keep going.
Talon Rogers done. Chuck Peckett done. Aidon Cohn done.
All right, next up on the chopping block.
Car 1 Bubba Arnold. Car 2 Conehead. Car 3 Matthew Spry. Car 4 Chuck Peckett. Conehead. Bubba Arnold.
All right, we're going to start this race in 1 minute. Check in from Matthew and a check in from Chuck.
Chuck Peckett.
All right, we got Chuck. So what about Matthew? Think I see a fourth truck coming onto the track now. There he is.
Matthew Spry.
All right, drivers out there. We are going to need a volunteer. Hopefully somebody will pick it up. It's going to be Bubba 1. Awesome. Thank you, guys. Marshals, keep your head on a swivel. Drivers, good luck. Bubba on the sound of the tone. 5 SCT. Rolling into Q2.
After 1 minute, the top drivers are Bubba Arnold in first place with a 10-lap 6:14.1 pace, followed by Matthew Spry in second place with a 9-lap 6:34.5 pace.
Two, Chuck and Conehead duking it out on a 9:6:30 pace. 1:45 down, 4:15 to go. This is race number.
Place with a 10-lap 6:0.9 pace, followed by Matthew Spry in second place with a 10-lap 6:18.5 pace, followed by Chuck Peckett in third place with
2:30 into this. We still got a good battle going on between Conehead and Chuck. They're
by Matthew Spry in second place with a 10-lap 6:13.9 pace, followed by Conehead in third place with a 9-lap 6:19.5 pace.
Matthew Spry 2, Conehead 3, Chuck 4. Matthew starting to catch up to Bubba. 4 seconds behind, 4.444 to be exact.
Arnold in second place with a 10-lap 6:11.1 pace, followed by Conehead in third place with a 9-lap 6:17.6 pace, followed by Chuck Peckett in fourth place with a 9-lap 6:21.5 pace.
We are going to put a little water on the track. We have time to do it. So between every 2 or 3 rounds, we'll get a little water on the track, keep the dust down. We'll blow the track halfway through the qualifier.
Chuck Peckett done.
All right.
Drivers are finished.
That's a race. All right. From the artificial rain coming down. It's only going to take but just a second, guys. The crew here at Shark know what they're doing when it comes to the track maintenance here. Take a second to thank our sponsors, rcjuice.com, BK Servo, Ultimate Racing Engines, Beach Hobbies and Raceway, Proline Racing, On Point Graphics, and our premier sponsor for the 2021 season. It's Team Losi Racing.
Up next, race number 3. 1/8 Sportsman E-Buggy. Heat 1 of 2. Race order is: Car 1 Nate Rogers, Car 2 Gabe Arnold, Car 3 Terrell Bowen, Car 4 Jamie Powell, Car 5 John Gr
All right, track looks good. I'm out there, guys. We'll give you an extra minute or two to let the track dry. Just a little. But I'll give you guys plenty of time.
Luke Willard.
Start this race in 3 minutes.
Terrell Bowen.
Oh yeah, no, I have a 2600.
Jamie Powell. Matthew Spry.
All right. Do the full field rundown. It's going to be Rogers 1. We need a bunch of marshals, actually. Get some volunteers. There was only 4 drivers in that last round, so we are going to need some marshaling help. If anybody would like to go out there and help keep the program rolling. 3, Jamie Powell. 4, John. 5, Matthew. 6, Allison Swivel. Drivers, good luck. Mr. Rogers on the sound of the tone. Arnold. Sawyer. And they are off.
the 11 lap 606.3 pace, followed by Terrell Bowen in second place with the 11 lap 609.2 pace, followed by Jamie Powell in third place with the 11 lap 631.8 pace.
1:30 down, 4:30 to go. On. So 2 races going on right now. All right, so 5th place overall in the A-main grid, if you can hold on to it.
First place with the 11 lap 616.3 pace, followed by Terrell Bowen in second place with the 11 lap 617.2 pace, followed by Gabe Arnold in third place with the 11 lap 618.0.9 pace.
$230 down. Then we have Terrell, Matthew, your top 5. Luke, John. Oh, Teddy moving up into the 7. They're moving around.
After 3 minutes 1 second, the top drivers are Steve Allison followed by Gabe Arnold in third place with the 11 lap 624.8 pace, followed by Matthew Spry in fourth place with the 11 lap 633.4 pace, followed by Luke Willard in 5th place with a 10 lap 607.1 pace.
3:30 down, 2:30 to go. We got Steve top of the board still, moving his way up. He's sitting 4th overall.
Mid-place with the 11 lap 620.9 pace, followed by Gabe Arnold in third place with the 11 lap 623.3 pace, followed by Matthew Spry in fourth place with the 11 lap 628.5 pace, followed by Luke Willard in 5th place with a 10 lap 616 flat pace. Left, after 5 minutes 1 second, the top drivers are Steve Allison in first place with the 11 lap 613 flat pace, followed by Gabe Arnold in second place with the 11 lap 623.9 pace, followed by Matthew Spry in third place with the 11 lap 625.5 pace, followed by Nate Rogers in fourth place with the 11 lap 625.7 pace, followed by Luke Willard in 5th place with a 10 lap 609.9 pace.
5:30 down, 30 to go. Steve still top of the board. Gabe 2, Nate 3, Matthew 4, Luke 5. This is race number 3, race number 4. Your A grouping, Sportsman E-Buggy. You guys are up next. Race number 5. You need to be thinking about it. 5 seconds left, drivers.
Weston Tate.
Let's get our marshals out there. We're going to start this race in 1 minute.
Jason Johnstone.
All right, let's pull them around, drivers. Let's check out the marshalling situation. It's looking great. Full field rundown is going to be Justin Porter 1, Robert Durla 2, Tyler Studer 3, Jared Wright 4, J.R. Holland 5, Weston Tate 6, Tim Smith 7, Danny Willard 8, and Jason Johnstone in the number 9. All right, this is your A grouping, Sportsman E-Buggy. Marshals, keep your head on a swivel, drivers. All right, this is your A grouping, Sportsman E-Buggy. Marshals, keep your head on a swivel, drivers. Good luck. Smith, Willard, Johnstone. All right, race number 4.
You know water after this?
I don't know what their water. All right, 1 down, 5 to go. We got Durla, Willard, Holland, Porter.
The top drivers are Robert Durla in first place with a 11 lap 6:10.8 pace, followed by Danny Willard in second place with a 11 lap 6:11.7 pace, followed by J.R. Holland in third place with a 11 lap 6:17.6 pace, followed by Justin Porter in fourth place with a 11 lap 6:21.2 pace, followed by Jared Wright in fifth place with a 10 lap 6:01.3 pace.
$130 down, 4:30 to go. Porter now top of the board. Durla 2, Willard 3, Holland 4. Was on a 12, 6:31.
After 2 minutes, the top drivers are Justin Porter in first place with a 12 lap 6:27.4 pace, followed by Robert Durla followed by J.R. Holland in fourth place with a 11 lap 6:29.4 pace, followed by Jared Wright in fifth place with a 10 lap 6:0.2 pace.
Front, Durla 2, Jason 3, JR in the 4, Jared in the 5, Tyler in the 6. Johnstone, only one improving on his run.
One minute left. After 5 minutes 26 flat pace, followed by Jason Johnstone in third place with a 11 lap 6:16 flat pace, followed by J.R. Holland in fourth place with a 11 lap 6:22.9 pace, followed by Jared Wright in fifth place with a 11 lap 6:33.4 pace.
$530 down, 30 to go. Porter 1, Durla 2, Johnson his run. All right, drivers, continue until your name is called.
Jared Wright done. Weston Tate done. Tyler Studer. J.R. Holland done. Robert Durla done. Jason Johnston.
All right, that's a race.
All
right, next up.
Frank Victorine. Car 2. Car 7 Randy Enger. Frank Victorine. Matt Grazius.
All right. All right, if we can get one on cone 7, a Marshall on cone 7. Awesome, thank you. You rock. Let's make things happen. Your full field rundown right now. We're 2 minutes down, 4 to go.
The top drivers are Logan Powell in first place with a 12-lap 6:24.1 pace, followed by Robert Romano in fourth place with a 12-lap 6:27.9 pace, followed by Frank Victorine in fifth place with a 11-lap 6.
2:40 into this one, 3:20 to go. Inger top of the board, 12:6:19. Now was the first round the rocket round.
After 3 minutes 1 second, the top drivers are Randy Enger in first place with a 12-lap 6:17.4 pace, followed by Robert Romano in second place with a 12-lap 6:18.6 pace, 2 flat pace, followed by Frank Victorine in fifth place with a 11-lap 6:09.2 pace.
3:30 down, 2:30 to go. Inger and Romano duking it out. A half a second separates them on the clock right now. There comes Ingram. 2.5 seconds separates all three of those drivers.
Two minutes left. After 4 minutes 1 second, the top drivers are Randy Enger in first, Logan Powell in third place with a 12-lap 6:20.3 pace, followed by Mark Thomas in fourth place with a 12-lap 6:28.5 pace, followed by Frank.
Lead up on Romano. Powell in the third, 1.8 back from Romano. Then we got Thomas, Victorine, Sawyer. Looks like Inger moving up 12 spots. He'd be sitting second place overall as him and Robert duke it out for
first place with a 12-lap 6:14.1 pace, followed by Robert Romano in second place with a 12-lap 6:15.1 pace, followed by Logan Powell in third place with a 12-lap 6:21 flat pace, followed by Mark Thomas in fourth place with a 12-lap 6:28.8 pace, followed by Frank Victorine in fifth place with a 11-lap 6:06 flat pace.
Get themselves seated into the big show. Inger moving up 11 positions would put him fourth overall. Please continue until your name is called.
David Sawyer done.
David, you're done. Frank, you're done. Robert, you're done. Logan, you're done.
Randy Enger done.
That is a race. So Romano taking that one, sitting second place overall on the A-main grid. Randy Inger second place on that, sitting fourth overall. And we got Logan Powell in third. He'd be sitting eighth.
2 of 2. Race order is: Car 1 Jeremy Reed, Car 2 Brian Looper, Car 3 Randy Cart, Car 4 Brian Caddo, Randy Cart, Brian Looper. Brian Caddo.
All right, we got our drivers. Let's pull them around. We need our marshals from the previous round out here. We need some more of our marshals. We need you all scattered about in the mid. Let's pull them around, drivers. No more. Left, center. Come back this way a little bit. Is he marshaling? All right, your full field rundown. It's going to be Jeremy Reed 1, Brian Looper 2, Randy Cart 3. Marshals, keep your head on a swivel. John Stone, Tate, and Repo.
after 7.1 pace, followed by Brian Caddo in second place with a 12 lap 6:15 pace, 0.9 pace, followed by Caleb Johnstone in fifth place with a 12 lap 6:20.4 pace.
Moving up 4 positions to sit fifth place overall on the A-main grid. Oh, now we got Randy throwing it down. He's at the top of the board. He's got a 12.614. That would put him second place overall.
With a 12 lap 6:14.6 pace, followed by Jeremy Reed in second place with a 12 lap 6:14.7 pace, followed by Brian Caddo in third place with a 12 lap 6:16.9 pace, followed by Bryce Tate in fourth place with a 12 lap 6:17 flat pace.
Randy top of the board. Bryce too. Looks like Bryce, Jeremy, Brian, and Caleb duking it out right now for the number 2 spot. Randy would move up 3 positions. Tate would move up 4 positions. 4 down, 2 to go.
2 minutes after left. 4 minutes 1 second. The top drivers are Randy Cart in first place with a 12 lap 6:11.5 pace, followed by Bryce Tate in second place with a 12 lap 6:19.2 pace, followed by Caleb Johnstone in fifth place with a 12 lap 6:21.8 pace.
In 3, Jeremy 4, Caleb 5, Looper 6, Repo 7.
1 minute left. After 5 minutes 1 second, the top drivers are Randy Cart in first place with a 12 lap 6:10.7 pace, followed by Bryce Tate in second and fourth place with a 12 lap 6:20.7 pace, followed by Caleb Johnstone in fifth place with a 12 lap 6:22.6 pace.
5:30 down, 30 to go. Tate top of the board. Cart. All right, we're going to start this race in 3 minutes. Sportsman Nitro Buggy, you got 3 minutes to warm them up. Let's get our marshals from the previous race out here.
Danny Willard.
Next car that comes across the line, we're gonna go live on the next car that gets close to the line. So we got a flame out if you can run them over there quickly. All right, we're gonna start with the green car crossing the line right now.
Studer in first place with a 12 lap 6:23.5 pace, followed by Steve Allison in second place with a 11 lap 6:0.8 pace, followed by Danny Willard in fifth place with a 0 lap flat pace. After 2 minutes, the top driver 1 pace, followed by Nate Rogers in third place with a 11 lap 6:21.6 pace, followed by Weston Tate in fourth place with a 11 lap 6.
2:30 down, 3:30 to go.
Studer in second place with a 11 lap 6:04.6 pace, followed by Weston Tate in third place with a 11 lap 6:25.6 pace, Nate Rogers in fourth place with a 11 lap 6:28. Tyler Studer in second place with a 11 lap 6:02.6 pace, followed by Nate Rogers in third place with a 11 lap 6:24.3 pace, followed by Weston Tate in Nate Rogers.
All right, that's a race.
All drivers are finished.
Steve, Weston, Nate, your top three.
Car 1 Randy Enger. Car 2 Caleb Johnstone. Car 3 Bryce Tate. Car 4 Devin Wright. Car 5 Logan Powell. Car 6 Richard Hess. Logan Powell. Richard Hess.
One 8 scale Pro Nitro Buggy. I need all my sportsman drivers out there to marshal.
I will need some volunteer marshals. On this one. Whoever is available that can help
Caleb
out.
Johnstone.
I'll put Bryce down. I'll be right here. Yes, sir. Thank you. Nate out there. We need Tyler out there. We need Danny out there. Need our marshals. Starting this race in 1 minute. All right, 30 more seconds, guys. 30 more seconds.
We're going to go on the blue and... All right, this is Pro Nitro Buggy action right now. Let's see if anybody has anything for Mr. Ingers, 12-6-22 from round number 1.
Randy Enger in first place with a 12 lap 6:10.9 pace, followed by Caleb Johnstone in second place with a 12 lap 6:14.8 pace, followed by Logan Powell in third place with a 12 lap 6:19.28.1 pace.
All right, we got Caleb top of the board. We got 12-6-20. Now Inger top of the board, 12-6-18. Fast lap of a 30.8. Almost as fast as my two-wheel buggy.
The top drivers are Randy Enger in first place with a 12 lap 6:18.5 pace, followed by Logan Powell in second place with a 12 lap 6:20.3 pace, followed by Caleb Johnstone in third place with a 12 lap 6:20.6 pace, followed by Bryce Tate in fourth place with a 12 lap 6:25.4 pace, followed by Richard Hess in fifth place with a 12 lap 6:27.1 pace.
Four down, 2 to go.
4 minutes. The top drivers are Caleb Johnstone in first place with a 12 lap 6:19.
18. Both of them duking it out for this TQ position. See who's got
Logan Powell done. Devin Wright done.
Logan, Devin,
Randy Enger done.
Randy, Bryce, Richard, you're done. One more to finish. One more to finish.
1 of 1.
Whoa! Don't break it on the warm-up. Here comes Mr. Snap Hard himself. Just one. Sean's going to get his lap in here. We'll get Sean around to the back there. All right, it'll be Steve Allison on the tone. Porter, Sean, and Chill. Sean's going to take his... There goes Chill. Well, Sean's going to go off last here. See how that works for him. Track's starting to get a little dusty here towards the end of the run of the round. See how everybody works together and gets it going. Yeah, you're sitting in the wrong spot, Paul. All right. Everybody getting some laps in here. Sean coming around. Just waiting on one more to get in before we figure out our laps here.
The top drivers are Justin Porter in first place with a 12 lap 6:17.3 pace, followed by Sean Harding in second place with a 12 lap 6:19.6 pace, followed by Repo Southern in third place with a 12 lap 6:20.8 pace, followed by David Sawyer in fourth place.
Porter trying to reset TQ here on a 12-6-12. David Sawyer up in that second spot.
Pace.
Harding upside down in the chicane. Marshall in the middle, Marshall in the middle, Marshall in the middle, Marshall in the middle. Help! Help! All right, we're getting going again. David Sawyer falling down to fourth here. He was working his way up there. That allows Frank up into that second spot. Frank looking to go third overall right now. Sawyer in that silver. Working his way on to the back straightaway there.
After 2 minutes.
Let's see if we can pick up. Looking to go about 7 seconds faster than TQ.
Lap 6:26.8 pace. Followed by Will Scott in fourth place with a 11 lap 6:01 flat pace. Followed by Repo Southern in
left side through the chicane onto the straightaway. Cranked off a 31.1 last lap. Backs it up with another 31 flat. Running consistent. Allison might be in that green, orange, and white, I think. Chill Will trying to move up there into that third spot.
3 minutes,
going fourth overall. Oh, looks like Sawyer upside down in the middle there.
12 lap 6:11.9.
Gonna lose big ground here.
David Sawyer in second place with a 12 lap 6:22.8 pace. Followed by Will Scott in third place.
Steve Allison across the line.
29 flat pace.
He's sitting in that second spot right now. Oh, we got one hitting the pipe over the loop.
Followed by Repo Southern in fifth place with a 12 lap 6:29.7
Don't kill the loop, people.
Pace.
Here comes Chill Will across the line. He was working his way up in it, but he falls down to fifth with that 32.9. He's looking at seventh overall. Oh, Sawyer upside down again in the middle. Trying to blow through that center section. Let's pick up Allison. Allison back up into that second spot.
2 minutes after left. 4 minutes 1 second. The top drivers are Justin Porter in first place with a 12-lap 6:09.9 pace, followed by Steve Allison in second place with a 12-lap 6:23.
Porter across the line.
Pace, followed by Sean Harding in third
Here comes
place
Allison in that green, orange, and white.
Pace, followed by Will Scott.
Porter in the blue, or the yellow with checker polka dots on it.
Followed by Repo
Let's
Southern
see, pick up Porter working his way through the center section into the small double there in the center before the big double. Repo Southern up into that third spot. He's trying to better his run, but not his position right now. He's looking at 5th overall. Chill Will trying to move up to Chill Will moves in front of Repo for that 5th overall here, if he can hold on to it. Chill with that 32 flat to Repo's 31.8. So it's Porter, Steve, Sean, Chill, Repo, Frank, David, John, Jason, and Matt.
1 second. The top drivers are Justin Porter in first place with a 12-lap 6:11.1 pace, followed by Steve Allison in second place with a 12-lap 6:20.3 pace, followed by Sean Harding in third place with a 12-lap.
Sean now moving up into that third spot, looking at 4th
followed
overall.
by Will Scott in fourth place with a 12-lap 6:31.3 pace, followed by Repo Southern in fifth place with a 12-lap 6:31.7 pace.
So Porter's still on that 6:11, about 7-8 seconds ahead of TQ right now. Working his way up the top of the hill on the left side, through the chicane and onto the straightaway. Cranked off a 30.9. Oh, 29.6 for Porter. That was his fast lap. Getting in the groove with the last 12 seconds here on the clock. Porter trying to push. Oh, we got one caught up in the chicane. Gonna knock him down a little bit.
Justin Porter.
Keep going, Sean.
Matthew Spry done. Repo Southern done.
Waiting on Chill, Sean, and John. Chill, Sean, and John still on the clock.
John Gurnit's done.
Oh, Chill blows it at the end. Come on, Chill.
Sean Harding.
And that's
done.
a race. Everybody's done. Everybody's done. Everybody's done. Porter resets TQ. 12.609. Steve with a 12.618 holds on to second overall with a better run that time. David's going to have to hold on for his first round. Repo up to 4th with a 12.629.1. Pushes Frank down with his 12.629.1. Sean Harding jumps up to 6th. Chill Will up to 7th, pushing Jason, John, and Matt down. Good run, guys.
All right, it is 3:05 now. Excuse me, 2:05 now. That means we're going to get started at 3:35. Or excuse me, 2:35. I keep on looking at the wrong clock. 2:35 start time for the main events. Go ahead and blow it. Afterwards, right. All right, we're going to close the track down, guys, so we can get a good blow and watering of the track. Yeah, no practice. We'll go ahead and just spend that time on the track. Give me about 5 minutes and I'll have the mains posted.
Mine's kind of hit terminal length. I mean, I don't trim it all that much, but you know, when I get a few scraggly ones that are just like make it growing, I'll cut them down. But no, I've been I've had the beard, I guess, since 30.
Put anything in it?
I'm all natural. Even my hair, I just stopped brushing my hair, and that's what happens. Did naturally. Nature does to your shit when you stop worrying about it.
I like it so much better, man.
Yeah,
You ain't
man.
got to shave. You ain't worried about cutting my hair.
Hell no, man. Looking good, man. Looking good. I like it.
Try.
What up?
Up next, race number 1. Novice 1/8. A main. Race order is Car 1 Chuck Peckett, Car 2 Caddy Grace, Car 3 Aidon Cone, Car 4 Talon Rogers. Up next, race number 1. 1/8 Sportsman E-Buggy. B main. Race order is Car 1 Danny Willard, Car 2 Matthew Spry, Car 3 Gabe Arnold, Car 4 Terrell Bowen, Car 5 Luke Willard, Car 6 John Gernitz, Car 7 Teddy Salyer, Car 8 Jamie Powell.
Anyway, we brought several chicken breast over here. On my way over there right now.
Mains are posted. Mains are posted. Go check the sheets. B mains are up first. Mains are posted.
Out on the race directors. Did I get you? Oh, you got me. You right behind me? I know it was close.
I botched it there at the end, over driving. Oh, no, I got you by one. So I'm 6 or 7.
Okay. I knew you got up a little close. I was like, oh, he waited a while, so.
We got some work to do, sir, in that main. We're going to the podium.
Yeah, we got some work. I started off good. I was running third for a minute, then he like, yeah, sure, we're running third. Oh.
Ain't that how it works?
Yep.
I love it. I leave it up to this individual to go out there. Honestly, dude.
I was just asking.
He wins.
Because I don't care.
Fuck yeah.
Like,
Thank you,
don't
sir.
be scared. Come get another.
Yeah, sure I will. There you go.
I was just asking.
That-
If you guys allowed that.
I want to hear, man. I want to get faster. Go. Wear him out, brother.
All right. We're going to give the track 5 more minutes to dry, just a smidge, before we roll into it. But novice drivers, or excuse me, it should be sportsman. Sportsman E-Buggy. Sportsman E-Buggy B-Main. You're going to be up first in about 5 minutes.
Are you video on the mains? And connecting the server.
On live RC or YouTube?
Video on I still like to watch it.
Hell yeah.
All right, let's start working our way